Hey Gemini, welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. You should know that this is an advanced class and that there will be adult language, so viewer discretion is advised. Now, this is your GPS coordinates. This is Dr. John. You are learning to, I don't know why learning to, but I want to say learning to see things clearly as they are, learning to see the root cause of things, learning your craft, honing your skill. Yes, being very skillful, manifesting, calling forth things into manifestation from the world of the conceptual, from the world of the spiritual. Skill, Dr. John. All right, he runs things. He's medicine man. He's the drummer. He's the one that keeps the beat of the temple dance. Okay? By the way, if you hear traffic noises in the back, I'm in New York City. Hi, how you doing? All right. Also, if you're in New York City and you would like some henna, please contact me. All right. I do all kinds of occasions and I come to you. All right. Now, let's get a look at the weather where you are. Gemini this September. Let's take a look. Headphone people, lower your headphones if you feel like it. All right. What is going on with Gemini this September, ancestors? What is going on? Let us know what is going on. Wabam. Here's the deal. There's a matter of right action to be taken here in September. All right, right action has to be taken. The divine work needs to be done. And regarding the matter of doing the divine work, that is how the Ten of Cups comes along. However, you're going to have to get through some turbulence first. All right, it's going to be a little turbulence. Things are going to heat up, get very tense, possibly stressful, but you're going to make it through. All right, you're going to make it through. All right, do the right thing. You're going to make it through. You're going to get to the goal. Everything's going to be fine. Everything is going to be as it should be. Everything's going to be beautiful. Do the divine work. All right, and you're going to get through it all and get to your goal. All right. Mastering yourself. You're mastering yourself. Well, good for you. That's a great vibe for September. All right. That's a great vibe. Mastering yourself. You may have had a profound realization of self. However, it's bittersweet. It's bittersweet. All right, there is a lot of deep introspection possibly going on. There is a drawing of a boundary. Reworking those boundaries, replanning your inner cities. Okay, perhaps. It says here, there's some sort of profound realization of yourself. All right, and that profound realization is going to get you good and on the road to where you're going. All right, And then there is the containment of great internal and external pressures, which brings us back to that difficult time, that water and fire getting together and making the steam. You know what I mean? And containing that steam and dealing with all of those elements is a lot of pressure, okay? Inside and outside. All right, but just hold your position. Hold your position, and I suspect this is what you're doing. All right? I don't know how you guys are coming to it, but I suspect you're coming to it from whatever angle. All right? You work it out. But there is a bittersweetness to it. There had to be some disappointment or some sort of difficulty, all right, involved. And so, but there's a sense of knowing the boundary line. There's a sense of knowing how far it goes. You know, like, yeah, things are sad, but life goes on. Essentially, of course, I'm super hyper simplifying it, okay? I'm super simplifying it and reducing it. I'm compressing the folder, all right, just so it fits, doesn't take up too much storage. But you get what I'm saying, I think. Okay? So, you know, it's about kind of learning from death, learning from change, learning about letting go, holding on, you know, and that ebb and flow of life, and the fact that, you know, it has to be balanced. And why does there always have to be something, you know, fucked up about life? You know what I mean? Like, everything's good, then there's that one fucked up thing, you know, like, you know, this is delicious soup. You bring it to me, I'm starving. I get there, there's a fly in the soup. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, come on, you know? But at the same time, you're reflecting like, yeah, well, you know, whatever. I'll go to another place and get some soup, you know, to my other favorite place around the corner. All right? Because there's always soup. Okay? Or, hey, I'll go make my own freaking soup. It'll taste better anyway. You know, so yeah, that's a little extra work to do. You know, sure, now you got to wait a little longer to get your great soup, but it's not so bad. Okay, some people don't get soup at all right, some people don't get any soup. All right, so you can, you know, you can shuffle it around, make it work, but it's bittersweet. You know, it's bittersweet. But you're learning. All right, you're having a profound realization of self, and you're strengthening your boundaries. So this could only lead to good things. Here, we are discussing, apparently, some hot sexual exchange. Okay, I'm going to guess that's what you're interested in, primarily, right? Certainly that is entertaining, okay? Not that taking care of yourself is secondary. It certainly is not. But this is just juicy stuff. All right. Saved it for last. I didn't do it. All right. The ancestors did it. Or maybe you did it. I don't know. But anyhow, this is the weather. So there's a hot exchange that you've had or are having with someone, or you would like to have it. There's a mutuality involved. Someone has great allure. Someone commands, you know, the energies. Someone brings all the boys to the yard, okay, with their milkshake. And they know it, perhaps. All right. And there may be a element of immaturity involved. You know, like someone's playing games. Perhaps someone's playing games because they know they got it like that. You know, they know they're so fine, or they're so this, or they're so that, that they think they could play like that. But it's serious consequences, though. It's very serious consequences. All right, so I know you're going to want to go into that, right? Okay, I know you're going to want to go into that. All right, but let's just check on the essential, do the right thing, and get the ultimate of what you want. Because this is Grand Bois in the voodoo deck, and this represents, like, if in your regular decks it would be the Ten of Cups, so this represents in this deck everything being well, everything being as it should be, complete harmony, completely everything's awesome. Okay, this also represents the land, like heaven, like where the ancestors go when they finish helping you, you know, where they go to retire and, you know, kick back and relax after hard work. All right, as a living person and then as a dead person, this is where they go hang out. This is the ancestors lounge. Okay, this is the ancestors lounge. All right, where they chill, you know, roll Cuban cigars, drink the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, do the right thing and you can go to the ancestors lounge, and you don't even have to be dead. All right, so there you go. All right, you're welcome. Let's clarify that. We're gonna close this out. We get it. You're mastering yourself. Bittersweet. All right, now let's see here. Commitment. Okay, are you separated from your person and you're in a position to perhaps go astray? I don't know. I don't know what the angle is here. All right, that's you. All right, but there's an issue of remaining committed, remaining seated, getting favorable outcome. All right, during a separation, something is going on with a separation between you, but you're still connected. You're still having a lover's sanctuary. There's still a lover's exchange taking place psychically on another level. I don't know if the separation was, you know, officially asserted as something that was long term, but you're still connected to each other and interacting with each other on a more astral level. Okay, I feel astral would be accurate. All right, and maybe some other levels, but you're generally separated somehow. All right, usually physically, but not always. Okay, this is a language, so there are contexts involved. So anyhow, in order to get the favorable outcome, you must do the right thing. All right, and get through the tough stuff. I guess the separation is tough. Let's see. Okay, there's a need to reach out. There's a need to connect. Someone is disappointed that they won't get an opportunity to connect, perhaps. All right. However, things, you know, may be well and they're well, essentially. Perhaps. Okay. Or if you would like them to be well, you better remain seated, you know, within yourself. Okay, I don't know if this is the past or not, but this is in your weather, which means pay attention to this issue. This issue is still on the roster to be resolved. It's still on the roster to be addressed. So I don't know if that's, you know, because you need to open up a, you know, case, metaphorically speaking. If you need to, you know, establish the case, win the case, close the case, file the case, or archive the case. Perhaps review the case, reopen the case. I don't know. But there's a case being made around this issue. So that's in your weather. So that means that's an important thing. Okay? It's going to be hard to talk it out. It's going to be hard to find the words to get through. You know, it's going to be difficult to have this discussion. If we could call it a discussion. I don't know the nature of the situation. But definitely words need to be involved All right. I don't know if you have to sit there and get yelled at for a while before you can really address the issue. I don't know if, someone screwed up with you and now they are finding it hard to speak up, or um, whether or not it's hard, ultimately it's about doing the right thing. Uh, both parties seem to be aware of the need for that. Whoever's involved in this, or whatever different aspects of the issue that you're dealing with, that's important and in your weather, and obviously weighing on you, or certainly impressing upon you, impressing itself upon you. You seem to plan to do the right thing, okay, in September. So you want to connect to somebody, that's clear. Obviously, this is a somebody. This has got to be a somebody. I mean, but maybe my limited human brain cannot right now fathom a way it could be about something else. But perhaps it is, in fact, about something else, all right? But just try to hear the elements involved, and then, kind of superimpose that into your life and see where that fits, but don't force anything. All right, don't force anything, let it come. All right, we're reading together. All right, let it come to you. All right, moving along, let's get in here. There's a loss. Somebody lost some good. They have to face the fear of losing it. Perhaps you have a separation coming, or you're in the middle of, and you don't know how you're going to survive without this good. What am I going to do? I need that shit. It's delicious. Whatever. Okay? But face your fear. Or maybe somebody feels like, oh my God, that person is so hot, and they're going away, or I'm going away, and I'm not going to be here to hold it down. And somebody is definitely going to be trying to get that, while I'm gone. I don't want that person to succumb to the temptation. All right? So somebody's feeling a sense of loss that they have to face with courage. All right? And it's about some good. Okay. The doctor's here. The doctor will see you now. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Is somebody's wee-wee burning? Did somebody get infected with something? Not everybody, obviously, but in the, group of you that may be watching this video, one of you may need to see the doctor. Okay? That's something I can understand, having to do with sexuality, which is so deliciously good. All right? But it's a sense of loss that you have to face with courage. So, that could be a lot of different weather patterns that have similarities to each other. You know what I'm saying? All right, but for those of you who are not going through anything as grisly as all that, this may be a sense of the separation, facing the loss of this delicious goodness, and knowing full well, why it's so hard. Someone wants to protect what matters the most. All right? Oh boy. Oh boy. Somebody did something. Okay, this is complex. This is going in like 35 different directions for me right now. Some immature person or someone did something immature and they were playing, maybe around sexuality, and they ended up fucking everything up. Every fucking thing. Everything. Okay? I mean, the tower came, and of course, I mean, look, listen, this is the usual suspects right here, all right? Kaiser Soze had to stop by, apparently, because, listen, somebody was playing, being immature, like hee ha ha, like it was all good, all right? Playing around with like fucking rocket launchers and shit, you know, pressing buttons up in NASA. Like, oh, what does this do? What does this do? Oh, what if I do this? What if I do that? Okay, like, really? Motherfucker? In NASA, you gonna play? Like, whose kid is this? Like, get your fucking kid. Alright, so, wham, who shows up but Lucifer? Okay, case closed. You already know. You already know. The next shit that happens, wha-bam, the tower. Need I say more? Really, Beelzebub? Really? Really, kid? Really, kid? You open the fucking button that has fucking the devil and Satan behind it? Really? Really, kid? Where's your fucking mother? I'm about to break your ass, okay? Somebody's gonna have to call Children's Services because the devil showed up, alright? Somebody's fucking badass, baby's kid's ass child is loose, that can't be taken nowhere and can't be taken into the public. Y'all know about them kids that can't be taken into the public. Y'all know about them kids that people let outside the house and they have no business in public. Because what do? They bring the devil. Alright? What you want me to do? Your kid is bringing the devil. Alright? You failed humanity. Alright, Mom? Dad? Alright? You failed humanity. Because look, you fucked up everything. Behind this sexuality. Queen of Wands in your other decks. The Mambo in this deck. Petro, fire, is her house. Alright, and this is the Queen. She's commanding the energy, honey. Oh, and they love it. They just love it. Okay. So, I don't know if that was a male or a female. Certainly, this is chock full of female energy, but I don't know which female. You know, there's a righteous female, perhaps, and a not-so-righteous female involved here. And then there's, of course, the doctor, okay, who thinks he has it like that, perhaps, all right? Thinks he can make these things happen. He thinks he can hold it down, hold somebody on the shelf, hold somebody on the side. Okay, have you met that guy? My ex-boyfriend, Lucifer? Ladies, are you dating that guy? All right, yeah. Yeah, we know him, don't we? Right? That guy wants to put you on the shelf, save you for later, all right? These fools must be out their mind. That's what I'm thinking. Somebody's out their mind. Not that women don't do that. They do that. And let me tell you something. They can get it too. They can get it too because they are not welcome either. All right? Because you know why? That's why. Because you know what happens? That happens. Okay? So don't be doing this. Okay? Because then ultimately this. Now I don't know what you want me to do. Can't argue with the results. Okay? Now that's science, people. Can't argue with the results. Do not play. Do not. All right. Well, Gemini, I'm going to give you some guidance. Let's do that. Let's give you some guidance before you go. September, what is the deal? What is the deal? What is the deal? Okay, you better hope and pray, all right? Do a lot of praying for the situation to fix itself, okay? And I'm sorry if you're having a deep emotional, deep, heart-wrenching time right now. But essentially, it is what it is, and when you're fucking everything up, you can't go back. You can't go back. Now, yeah, in the infinite universe, in the infinity of possibilities, of course, you could possibly recover the situation, but it's never going to be the same, all right? And I guess that's the bittersweetness, okay, about it. Perhaps, all right? Perhaps that's the bittersweetness of it all. But, someone has pushed things to the limit. They really have done damage, real damage. Humans, stop damaging each other. It's too easy. It's just too easy to relax. All right? I mean, no, don't worry about what the next person is doing and if they're not relaxing. All right? That's none of your business. Your business is get to where you can relax. Get to that place. How do you get there? Focus on that. All right? And if we all focus on that, things are going to get quiet around here. All right? And then things can start making a little more sense on this planet. Because what are we damaging each other for? Like, really? Who has the time? Who has the damn energy for it? Really? Simmer down, people. All right? Love is the way. Love is law. You better recognize that. The easy way or the hard way. Okay? You can do the right thing, and we can have a favorable outcome. We can have a favorable judgment. Do the right thing and remain seated. All right? Remain seated. And I guess this is why someone is having a profound realization of self. Okay? Because these are very real things. Now, if I'm saying it, and if you were saying it to yourself but you wasn't sure, now you hear me saying it. Come on, I don't know you. I never met you before in my life. All right? So if you hear me saying it, it's in your weather. It's in the energy. It's really happening. All right? People, don't be delusional out there. All right? I'm not saying it's you, Gemini. I don't know. Whatever. Whoever's delusional, don't be. How about that? All right? So sorry, everybody who's clear-minded and not delusional, but delusional people, come on. Chop, chop. All hands on deck here. All right? No one else should have to carry your load on this planet. All right? Do your own thinking. Pick up your brain. All right? Get your subconscious up off people. All right? Scoop yourself up and organize yourself. All right? I'm not saying I'm perfect and I got it all organized, but I'm just saying I'm reading the law. And it says here, one should be organized. All right? So, were you reading the law? All right, so maybe I'm one step ahead, all right, just for that. All right, but I have my own homework to do, and let me tell you, classman person who might be behind me 1 year in school, all right, organize yourself. There's a leg up, all right, you're welcome. So, to those people who are doing well, who get it, who already are on to this, good job, good job. I want you to keep up the good work. I hope you have a happy September. I hope you turn all your problems into triumphs and victories. All right? That's what your problems are going to become. Triumphs and victories. All right? Do you receive it? Open up. Get it. Put it in. File it away. It's a done deal. Thanks so much, Gemini, for stopping by. If you need a personal, please go down to the description and follow the steps there. I'll hook you right up. Like, share, and subscribe, pretty please, if you're feeling the vibe. And thanks again for stopping by, and thanks for taking a look behind the black veil. Peace.